right, guys, it's happened again, this time in Lawrence, Kansas. Haven't we been talking about Lawrence, Kansas in the Black Coat Media stream? I think Lawrence PD, I believe so. But in Lawrence, Kansas, there's been a police shooting, this time over a traffic stop. And as a sidebar, somebody asked, why do I have a studio in my car? It's because I'm at work. Me. I would do it outside, but I like to be comfy when I do these stories and sit down. I can't do it at my desk. I'm sure the boss would enjoy me whipping out my phone and microphone and going, hey, boss, I'm going to do a video real quick. Yeah, that'll go over like a fart in church. So I'm doing it out here while I'm on break. I'm on break right now. That's why I talk fast in my videos. But anyway, the man was pulled over for an alleged seatbelt violation in Lawrence, Kansas at 5 p.m. on Tuesday, May 29th. The officer who made the stop, like I said, was in a special enforcement initiative, Click It or Ticket. And while conducting the traffic stop, they said that the man refused to exit his vehicle. What I want to know is why he had to exit his vehicle at a traffic stop for an alleged seatbelt violation. You couldn't just, maybe he didn't want to give ID, maybe he didn't think he was in violation. I don't know what happened there. I have looked through a few different links and stories trying to find more on this. I will post a link to this story in the description box below, as always. Now, officers assigned to this specialized enforcement will be vigorously enforcing seatbelt laws, wrote Lawrence officer Drew Finley in an email to media outlets last week. Shortly after the traffic stop, a second officer arrived on scene. After the second officer arrived, the driver was lawfully detained, but he resisted arrest and a struggle ensued, according to the Johnson County Sheriff's Office release. One officer was battered and knocked to the ground where the physical struggle continued. While the driver continued to batter the officer, the backing officer fired a single shot, striking the driver. And the sheriff's office are not detailing why the man was asked to exit his vehicle. We would like to know, or why a second officer responded to the scene. Paul Nonest, a spokesman of the Johnson County Sheriff's Office, did not immediately respond to questions this afternoon. The release made no mention of whether or not the man was armed. The Lawrence Police Department tweeted Tuesday that a knife was recovered at the scene, but it is unknown if it was involved. A witness said the driver exited his vehicle with both fists swinging at the officer, the Lawrence Journal reported. The second officer ran from her patrol vehicle, withdrew her weapon, and fired, a witness said. The officers involved in the incident have been placed on administrative leave, which means a paid vacation, pending an internal justification. So what I want to know from you guys is a couple of things here. Again, I will post a link to the story below, but I told you kind of what happened. I've given you the details of the case. Traffic stop, alleged seatbelt violation, officer, and I didn't see it in this story. There's a story I was reading. I read 3 or 4 different stories on this, or 3 different websites. And one of them mentioned that the driver refused to exit his vehicle. But then a witness said he did get out swinging his fist. Maybe he was pissed off because he was told to get out of the vehicle. Maybe the officer tried to pull him out of the vehicle. I don't know. I'm trying to look for more information on this, but I wanted to get this story out to you as quickly as possible to let you know of this shooting in Lawrence, Kansas, with the police versus a driver for alleged seatbelt violation, a traffic stop. Did he have a suspended driver's license? Was he a felon with a knife? And where did the knife come into play? We don't even know if it was his knife or not. Let me know what you guys think about this. News Now Yucaipa. Trying to keep you informed, man.